Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon, this wonderful, precious day. Didn't rain, which was great. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 9. No, verse 10. Hear, my son, and accept my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. So Solomon says, hear, my son. And remember, he's talking as if God is speaking to us. Hear, my son. And what does it mean to hear? It's more than just hearing with these things. Hearing is to hear inside of your ear, but to hear deep inside, right in here, right down into the pit of your stomach. So he says, hear, my son. Jesus put it another way when he said, he who has ears to hear, let him hear to what the Spirit says to the churches. So that sense of hearing and listening at a level and a depth within yourself, there's far more than just hearing so that your ears hear and your brain acknowledges. No, to really hear is to hear deep down inside of who you are. And then you can truly say, I've heard. And sometimes people say that, I've heard what you've said. And they really mean that I've really got the hang of what you're really trying to tell me. And so he says, hear, my son, and accept my sayings. And the acceptance of the sayings is the fulfillment of the hearings. So when you hear something, it's an invitation to believe it or reject it. And many people say lots of things. Not everything should be accepted. We need to evaluate before we accept the things that we're hearing. But when we read and we hear things from the Bible and we see things that Jesus presents, then we need to hear. And it's that we need to hear. Because it's that will assist us and resource us as we journey on in our lives as Christians. Hear, my son, accept my sayings. And the acceptance is really to say, yep, I agree with them. I accept them. And it says, and the byproduct of this, and the years of your life will be many. And that sense of the years of your life will be many is that you will have a great life. And the fulfillment of a great life has to be a long life, the blessed life. But not just a long life, a life that is surrounded by blessings. God really wants to bless humanity. Humanity doesn't want to be blessed by God. And that's a big problem because it won't listen to what God has got to say. But learning to listen to what God's got to say is essential. So when Solomon says, hear, my son, and accept my sayings, and your life will be blessed. Thank you for joining me. Have a great afternoon. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow.